Hey y'all, so this is a response to Lasheavibez contest that she's having, and it's about, how have you changed someone's life, or how someone has changed your life. And I actually have two takes on this. Um, One was, okay, growing up in the 70s, um, I was a young girl in the 70s. Dark skin was like you had the plague, y'all. I'm serious. It's like you had the plague. And let's go back some so you guys can see me. It was like you had the plague. And so I used to get teased a lot. Oh, you're so black, you're so this, you're so black, and it made me feel so negative about my skin color. So, why am I talking so loud? But anyway, so anyway, I even had some people that were close to me that, when I was a little girl, that would make fun of my skin color. Hence my name, Darkberry. I used to tell my mom, such and such is talking about me, and such said this about me, and such said that about me. And it was always about my skin color, and it used to get to me. And the one thing that my mom used to always tell me to tell them, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. So that's where my name comes from, Darkberry32. That's the name of my channel here on YouTube. So one day I was walking from church in the neighborhood that we lived in when I was a teenager. Our church and our house was 1 block away, so we would always walk to church and walk home from church. And y'all, I don't know who this guy is to this day, but I was walking home, but he changed my life dramatically, because I was walking home, just a regular Sunday, going home from church, and he stopped me. And he was an older gentleman. Like I said, I don't know who he is, but he stopped me and he told me how beautiful my skin was, how beautiful and dark it was, and he loved it. And he didn't creep me out, he didn't make me feel uncomfortable or anything, but he was like, and my parents probably don't even know about this, but he stopped me because I think I was walking by myself, which is odd, because usually I kept up with my brothers and we would go together, or I would go with my parents or whatever. We would all go together. So I actually was walking home by myself, and he said, "Hey, I just want to tell you that you have the most beautiful black skin I've ever seen." And it changed my life dramatically, with one person telling me how beautiful I was. This man didn't know me from a hole in the wall. He didn't know my struggle. He didn't know that I had a complex about my skin color. I can remember being a little girl and just wishing that I was a little bit lighter, and what could I do to be a little bit lighter. But this one gentleman took it upon himself. I don't know if it was God himself, that I'm sure it was, that told this man to say these things. I'm not saying he didn't think that they were true, but he came to me and he told me that I had beautiful black skin. So I wanted to pay that forward, and because I always remember that particular time in my life. So speed it up about 15 or maybe 10 years, maybe 10 to 12 years, something like that. I was married, and I don't even think I had my first child yet. But my husband and I, we were coming out of the mall, and I saw this beautiful, skinny little black girl, dark skin. And she was around family and friends, and they were younger. They were all like teenage, preteen type of age. And they were picking on her and calling her all kinds of names. And I said, this is it. This is your time to make an impact on your life, just like that gentleman made an impact on my life. Golly, it kind of, it's going to make me cry just thinking about it. And she was in the middle of all those kids, and they were taunting her and telling, "You're so ugly with your skinny self, and you black, and blah, blah, blah." And they were just talking about her. And right then and there, my husband had no clue what I was going to do. I went right to her in the middle of all those kids, and I said, "You are so beautiful." I said, "You have the most beautiful black skin I've ever seen. It is gorgeous, and don't you ever let anyone tell you anything different." Again, I didn't know this little girl, and she probably don't remember me, but I sure hope I made an impact in her life like that man made an impact in my life. And I hope that, I know now she's probably grown. I'm sure she is, because I hadn't even had my son yet. My son is about to be 17, so this girl is probably grown. I don't know who she is, but she was in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, coming out of Santa Rosa Mall. You know, she may see this video and she may never see this video, but, and I don't, like I said, I don't know who that little girl was, but I hope I made an impact on her like that gentleman made on my life. To accept myself for who I am, no matter how people come at you, no matter what people say about you. Just love yourself, have confidence in yourself, and know that you are beautiful no matter what your skin color is, no matter how tall you are, how short you are. And it's so funny because I got this message from Pastor Joel Osteen, my pastor, and he was saying some of the same things today. And so I decided today was the day that I needed to make this response video to Lasheavibez contest. And so that's it. And just remember, you are beautiful no matter what. Bye. Talk to you guys later.